Hi everybody, welcome back to Enlisted, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can lean like this on console. Now on this video I'm using the Xbox Series S, could be the Xbox Series X, but this will work for PlayStation 5 as well, and if they release Enlisted on PlayStation 4 on Xbox, this is how you'll do it on those as well. So one of the things that you really want to be able to do in a first person shooter is to be able to lean round cover. So you want to come up to a tree and you want to be able to aim down sight and lean around so that you can keep most of your body in cover. But at the moment in Enlisted, there's no controls for this. It kind of will do an auto lean. When you come up to things and you aim down sight, it will kind of automatically do things sometimes, but it's not very consistent. So to turn on leaning, what we need to do is to go in the options. Now I'm in the training mode here, but you can go into the options in the main menu as well. So on Xbox it's the button with the 3 lines in. I guess on PlayStation it's probably the options button. I haven't got a PlayStation 5 so I can't tell you. So you press and hold it, bring up this, and we want to go into controls. Now what you need to do is you need to go into view first. And in view we want to go into leaning like this, and we want to add a modifier first. So you press A or on the Xbox, or it would be X on the PlayStation controller, to get into the leaning modifier, and you want the leaning modifier to be your left trigger. It's the button you pull when you aim down sight. So we want to tap that and it will say conflicts with movement, don't worry about it. So you come out of there, and then we want to go to leaning left and leaning right. Now you can map different controls to this. These are the ones I've gone to because this is the same as PUBG. So yours will be clear at the moment, but you press A on the Xbox to get into it, or X on the PlayStation, and then to lean left I'm clicking in my left stick, and then to lean right I'm clicking in my right stick. So we do that. So we say OK to that. Now there is a price to pay for this. If you do it like this, we need to go to weapon and we need to clear the melee. So what's happening is we're giving up the ability to strike people with our weapon as we're running along. Alright? And the reason why I think this is acceptable is because if you press right on the D-pad, you get your knife out and then you just pull your right trigger to melee. You know? And I would say it's worth giving up the ability to whack someone with your rifle, to actually lean around targets. Now the reason why we do the modifier as well is so that as we're running around, you click in your left stick to sprint. So we don't want to lean when we want to sprint, plus we don't want to start sprinting when we want to lean. So what happens now is when you come up to somewhere you want to shoot around, go up to it. Now you have to aim down sight first, then you click and hold in the left stick, and there you go, you'll be leaning. And now it will also hold your breath at the same time. And then if we click in the right stick, it won't hold your breath. But if you're using a sniper, it doesn't really matter. So again, there is a little bit of a compromise there. The other compromise is the fact that when you're leaning around something to the right, like this, you do have to aim while you're keeping that right stick clicked in. So it is a little bit fiddly to get used to. You'll find yourself you'll keep coming out of it. Hopefully they will update the game where we can just have a click in to lean, so you'll click it and you'll stay leaned. At the moment though, you've got to keep it clicked in. So for example, when we lean left, I've got aim down sight, I click in the left stick and I keep it clicked in, and then I can look around, and when I do the same with the right stick and I keep it there. The other thing to watch out for as well is that when you just want to hold your breath, you will lean your head to the left. So for example, when we're here, so if I want to hold my breath to get that little bit of extra zoom, I do lean my head to the left a little bit, and it does move slightly. When you do to the right, it does move slightly, so you do have to be careful. Now again, I think that's acceptable because the other good thing that happens, and this is something from PUBG as well, when you're aiming at someone, let's imagine one of these fellas was actually a real target and he saw you, so this guy here, he saw you and you saw him. If you lean and zoom in to hold your breath, you will become more accurate, but also you're moving your head out of the way, so there's a chance when he snaps to try and get you with a headshot. We keep going behind there, don't we? It's a bit strange. Oh, it's because we're going down a little bit, aren't we? when you lean to get him with a headshot, your head will be out of the way, and you'll be less likely to actually get headshot by him than you would be if you just stayed still. So there we go. That, my friends, is how you lean in Enlisted. Very good for sneaking around, just coming up behind the edges of buildings and gently just peeking around, getting a shot off. You know, whether that's the right or the left. And yeah, I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Well, there we go. So hopefully you found that video useful. If you have, hit the like button. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And I will, of course, see you again soon.